Well, what do we have this morning? Breaking news all over um, the internet regarding Euro and Mason Greenwood. I'm your host, Bilal. Thank you for joining. This is very last minute from me. I wasn't expecting to go do a show this early in the afternoon, but guys, thank you for tuning in. Tune in. If you've not joined, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, get involved in the Full Time Reds community. Right, let's get straight into this. Um, we have had what I would call a major breakthrough reported by the GOAT of David Ornstein this morning. Well, a couple of hours ago, really. Not even a couple of hours ago, yeah, about 2 hours ago. Uh, Leny Yoro flying into the UK to have his medical finalised personal terms as Man United push to complete the signing from Lille. The 18-year-old defender initially favoured Real Madrid, but his club had accepted an initial 62 million MUFC bid. Still work to do, but now very close. And when and it's a deal like this breaks, it's crazy because a lot of people did not expect um, Euro to be coming to Manchester United. I was one of them at the time. I felt he would probably be going to Madrid because of his connections, because he was favoured. Everybody said that he would be going there. Liverpool looked at him as well, but a lot of clubs moved away. This is a big, big statement from Manchester United, where we've gone for a talent that was potentially going to be going to Madrid, and now looks like he's on his way to Manchester United. This is something we've not done in a very very long time, and it goes to show when you have people operating in the club that know what they're doing, things can get done. These guys have Ineos have not been here for more than 6 months. I think it's less than 6 months, and look at the moves that are being made. Right, whether it works or not is a different thing. This guy is a very very good player. He's got a very high ceiling. He's very young, and he um, is somebody that we just could not have thought we could attract. And what it says to me is that we are just moving differently. From how we're negotiating transfers, how we are. This would have dragged on for weeks, weeks on weeks, guaranteed. If this was last year or any other years, once Fergie left, this would have dragged and dragged and dragged. We would have been here for weeks trying to figure out, is he coming, is he not? He's thinking about his umming and ahhing. I said this in yesterday's video, if you've not seen it, that we should only give it till the end of the week and move on. And look, and this is exactly how you should move. No sagas, get in, bang, 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 move on. And this is sending a clear statement to the transfer market and other clubs that we are not here to be messed around. This isn't a club where you can hold us to ransom, like Everton tried to do, or where we can't compete. We can't compete. The project is exciting. The players are buying into it. And more importantly, we have people in. Another thing which is very, very interesting is it goes to show how many um, roles somebody like Ten Hag was supposed to be doing, because we've employed a director of football, we've employed a technical director, we negotiate a negotiation specialist, and we've got a CEO who's got a background in transfers as well. And it goes to show no wonder we used to struggle, because we had Murta doing it with Fletcher, who, with all due respect, is technical director, and that was it. And I think we had Matt Hargreaves on negotiations, and before that we had Judge. So this is just, great to see. And I think one of the reasons why this has happened is so quickly is Mason Greenwood. Let me pull this up. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to bear with me a little bit, because I'm just still getting new to this. Here we go. Share it. I'll come across here. I then click add to scene. There we go. Let's go to this one. Right. Okay. So I think this is a reason why the deal picked up. Mason Greenwood to to Marseille. Here we go. Deal in place between all parties. Marseille have booked a private flight for Mason to land in Marseille, undergo medical tests, and sign. Deal valid until 2029. Man United will receive 30 million package plus 50% sell-on clause. I think this is one of the reasons, and this is a good move, like I said yesterday, because I just think we need to move on with this. One thing that nobody is saying and nobody is mentioning, which normally United used to get hammered for, let's talk about net spend. We've spent, I think, the Xerxes deal was it's all paid for because we got who did we get? Who did we sell now? We saw Kambwala, and somebody's going out of my head. Greenwood, Kambwala, and Van der Beek, which was a bit over close to about 50 in total, and Xerxes was only about 35. And so our net spend isn't that much, but nobody's going to mention that because it's not fashionable. You know, it's not. We don't want to talk about net spend now. Well, you should be doing the deals. So for hypocrisy from other fans, and this is good to see. And lastly, just adding into this because I don't want to go over too much that's already been said in yesterday's video, but I found this interesting. Let me bring up my screen here, and because I thought this was quite interesting this here now, where we go. Manchester, where which is again to do with Ligt, which is really interesting. Nobody's kind of covered this until this morning. That Manchester United are not willing to spend the 50 million plus add-ons demanded for Matthias de Ligt at this stage. Therefore, no initial offer. Hence, why I said yesterday that I felt it was dragging a bit for 2.5 weeks. Nothing was going on. Man United also transfer of Leny Yoro for this season. Now he's on the verge of undergoing his medical, as per David Ornstein. And I think this is quite interesting because United are saying to Bayern, we're not paying 50, let's call it 55, 60 for him. And Bayern are stuck because they can't sell him as they need to. They've got too many defenders. And what they need to do is get the defenders out so they can get time. And so they're stuck because not many people will take on Delit's wages. And plus, he's got his heart set on United. So this is quite an interesting, another way of we're moving. But you know what, guys? It's exciting times. It's exciting that Euro's coming in. I think we'll get a here we go very soon. If he's flying in, it's pretty much, in my opinion, done unless he feels a medical, which I can't see really happening. And then we're going to be moving on. And keep your eyes on Ugarte, who I think might be a loan with an obligation to buy based on certain targets he has to hit. And if you can get a loan in from United, will be all over that very quickly. The next player to keep an eye on that might be leaving, in my opinion, will be Lindelof and Casemiro, who I think are the next two to go. If we can get rid of them, fantastic. But please do subscribe. Please do get involved. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. And I'll catch you